In the first video, I asked people to let me know what creature they wanted to see built first. I got a lot of great suggestions, but one in particular stood out. So to kick this series off, we're going to be building the purple worm. The main body of the worm is going to be made out of layers, which are then going to have spacers added in between them to give the worm a flexible shape. We're going to start with these 1x1 bricks with the stud on the side, connect 2 of them together with the 1x3, do that again, now we have 2. And we're going to connect these together with a 1x5 and a second 1x5. And this gives us the core of the layer. Next, we're going to take these 1x1 headlight pieces, 2 of them up top, 2 of them on the bottom, and then we're going to take these 1x1 regular bricks and add 2 of them to each of the sides. Once we get those on here, 2 1x3s, 2 1x3s, and each of the 4 sides is going to get the same treatment here. And now we're going to take a 1x2, add a little 1x1 plate on the side, and we're going to attach these here. We're going to make 3 more and attach them in the same way. And now what we're going to do is add another 1x1 brick. Do the same thing for all 4 sides. And this is the shape that we have. Then we're going to take another 1x1 with the stud on the side. And this is the shape that we have now. Now here's where we start tying it all together. We're going to take these curved pieces, and they fit perfectly with those new 1x1s with the studs on the sides. And the sides are going to get purple. And now this is a lot more stable. Do the same thing on the top. And then the bottom gets tan because the worm is only purple on 3 of the 4 sides. So now you can see the general shape. And to finish off this layer, we'll just add 1x1s in between, and then 1x1 tiles of the appropriate color. And there we have the layer with no spikes. Now to build the layer that has spikes, it's going to be the same process to start. 2 of these connected by 1x3, do it again, a 1x5. Now for the bottom, we're going to take a 1x3 and attach it instead of a 1x5. More headlight pieces, more 1x1 bricks. Same situation on the sides. Now with the top, since this is the top, it's going to get a purple 1x3 instead of a tan 1x3 for its second layer. And we have this. Now the top half is actually, once again, very similar. We get 2 of this shape again. Attach them right here, 1x1, 1x1 with the stud on the side, and we'll add sloped purple pieces. And now we have this shape. Now instead of a 1x1 on the sides, we're going to add these 1x2s. They get the purple sides, and now we're going to set this down for a moment. Pulling our attention away from the main structure, we're going to take another 1x1, attach 2 brackets, take a dark purple 1x1, and attach it to the bottom bracket. We're going to take that same tan piece and add it on top of the top bracket. And this will connect right here. We're also going to take one of these 1x2 curved slopes and use it to tie everything together. We'll do that again. And there we are. 1x1 at the bottom, 1x1 tile. And here we have the second layer without any of the spikes added, which will go in the 3 holes. The spikes are really simple. It's just one of these teeth pieces and a cone in tan. We'll attach here, here, and here. And that is the second layer. Now once we have these 2 both completed, we're going to need to make a bunch of them. So a bunch of them have been made. We have a stack without and a stack with spikes. Now in order to attach these together, we're going to be using these pieces. I have the ones without the center. You can use normal ones, it doesn't really matter. So we'll start with a piece with spikes. We'll attach them to these 4 headlight positions. And I have 2 of these double stacked, and you'll see here why in a minute. Grab one from the other pile. And these headlight pieces have holes in the back that can accept a stud. So what we're going to do is push these together. And you can see it causes a slope, since there's 2 on this side and 1 on this side. And this is what we're going to use to actually give the worm some curvature. So I'm going to attach all these together. So now I have 6 of these all tied together, or 7 of these all tied together. I'm going to reverse the direction of curve. So it's going to sit something like this. I want it to curve back, and then it's going to curve forward again. I'm going to use the rest of these to curve forward. So all I'm going to do is just switch sides that I'm putting the 2-stack on, attach the next layer, and you can see how it's going to start curving back the opposite direction. All right, then we'll take both sections and fit them together, and here we have the shape of our worm. Now, it's missing 2 important parts. Obviously the base and the head. I've prepared a base for it already. This is just a 20 by 20 base with some tan inlay. It has one of these sections without spikes built into it, and it's attached through these 2 Technic connection pieces. So to attach the rest of the worm to the base, we're going to use the same technique. Set it to 1, 1, main body of the worm, and it just snaps right on. Now for the head of the worm, I tried to build this on camera, but it's actually really fragile and it kept breaking because of the awkward angle because of the camera. So it's, as you can see from the back, it's very, very similar. Instead of this 1x3, it actually has a L plate, which we placed a bracket on and built a ring of 1x2 round plates and attached the teeth directly into those. It's not that hard, but it is, like I said, very fragile, and I kept breaking it while trying to build it on camera. So, and this of course will just snap in to the top the exact same way that the rest of the worm attaches together. Here we go. So we raise the worm up, grab the head, and it snaps right on. And now the worm is completed.